Well, the one thing that I thought was never gonna happen to me, it happened to me. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't believe I'm making this video. Oh my god. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Moto Daily video. Wow, first sit-down video on the channel. I fractured my ankle yesterday during dirt bike riding. I don't have it on GoPro footage, but I will give you a rundown of what happened. So we just got to Roher Flats, which is the place that we were riding at. By we, I mean my dad and I. And we were riding this trail that we actually found the guy who was injured. If you guys didn't watch that video, go watch that video. Because we went to go do that trail, and we were almost done with the trail. We never done that trail before. But we found the guy, he was injured, we had to go back, call 911, whatever. Go watch that video. But we went back yesterday, and we finally finished the trail, right? It was about a 40-minute trail ride back down to the truck. As I'm going back down, my dad is always in front. As we're going back down, I'm about 3 minutes away from getting off the trail, going on the main road, and heading back to the truck. And keep in mind, this was the first trail ride of the day. Normally, we do about 5 or 6 trail rides. That was my first one. We were there for about an hour. 30 minutes up, 30 minutes down. My dad was going faster than me, obviously, and I was kind of getting tired on the way back down. We didn't take any breaks. My hands were hurting from clutching and braking, and I was just tired. I didn't have any water. So I was kind of like, whatever. But we're going back down, and there was this ditch, and it was on a slope. So the ditch is right here, and I was here, and it's on a slope. As I'm riding, my tires just slid into the ditch, right? I'm going downhill. If I had to take a guess, I was probably going maybe 30 miles an hour. So I go and I slide down in the ditch, and I go to try to get out of it. I went to go turn my handlebars, and my body kind of swung over the handlebars, and my ankle, my foot, just bent in a way. I don't even know how it bent. The bike did not land on top of me, but my ankle, I'm pretty sure I just rolled my ankle super hard. And I was laying there. So I'm laying down. My dad is in front of me. My dad's out of my sight, okay? Because my dad didn't know what happened. So I'm laying there, and the first thing I realized, my ankle feels so tight. It was my left ankle. My ankle feels so tight. It felt like 500 people were just squeezing my ankle. My bike is next to me. My bike is still running. If you ride dirt bikes, no matter how bad the crash is, the first thing you do is you turn off your motorcycle. That's the first thing you do. The first thing I did, my ankle was hurting so bad, and I hit my head pretty hard. The first thing I did is I kind of walked on my knees, crawled over to my bike, and I turned it off. And I laid down. I took my goggles off, and I was just laying there waiting for my dad to come back. It was about 10 seconds of me laying there. My dad turned around, freaking racing back, realizing, oh, he crashed. He's like, what happened? I told him what happened. And I got up. And I was trying to get up. I was holding onto my dad's bike because my bike was still on the ground. I was using my dad's bike to push myself up. And I fell right back down to the ground. I was super, super dizzy. I told my dad, I said, I want to go lay down. He said, we need to get you back to the truck, like right now. He said, we need to get off this trail because it's a busy trail, and we need to get you back to the truck. I said, just let me lay down for a minute. I was like, listen, I'm not going to listen to you right now. I was like, I'm laying down. I'm not even asking anymore. I'm laying down. I lay down there. My dad picked my bike back up. I laid down for about 10, 15 seconds, and I wasn't dizzy anymore. But again, my ankle hurt really bad. And also, I was wearing motocross boots, you guys. I was wearing all of the gear that day. The only piece of gear that I wasn't wearing was my chest protector because I forgot to put it on. Gear is super important, guys. I could not imagine how bad my ankle would be if I wasn't wearing motocross boots. My ankle wouldn't be fractured. It would probably be broken. And I would have to get surgery and metal rods and screws in my ankle. Please, please, please wear motocross boots. And if you can't afford motocross boots, buy used ones on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever. Buy used ones if you can't afford brand new ones. But I laid down and I wasn't dizzy anymore. I said, okay, I'm gonna go in front and I'm going slow. And also I couldn't shift. Shifter is on the left side. I couldn't shift. I couldn't move my ankle at all. So I managed to get it in second gear by using my hand, but I was riding second gear the whole way up. It took about 10 minutes to get back up to the truck. I wanted to keep riding. I didn't record anything that day. I wanted to get a lot of footage. And I was having such a good day. That morning before we went, I was riding my bike, listening to music. It was a beautiful day out, and I did not know what was gonna happen. I said, we gotta go home. I just couldn't. And if you guys have ever been to Roher Flats, the road to get up there is the bumpiest. It's a 3-mile road from Roher Flats to the street. It is the bumpiest road ever. I was in so much pain. We went there. My dad felt my ankle before we got in the truck. He said, it doesn't feel swollen, so I'm not going to take you to the ER right now. I said, okay. He said, go home. We'll take Tylenol. I took 2 Tylenols and go shower. Take a nice hot shower. We'll ice it. I said, okay. But in the back of my mind, I knew it was broken, fractured, sprained, something. And I couldn't walk upstairs. You guys don't, obviously, we have a 2-story house. Super hard to walk upstairs. I was holding onto the railing, just trying to push myself up, and I finally got in my bathroom. And I took off my motocross pants. I still had my motocross pants on, my jerseys, everything. I didn't change. I took my motocross pants off. I took my socks off. Once I took my socks off, my ankle was so swollen. I limped back downstairs. My dad was unloading the bikes. I said, we got to go to the ER, right now. I said, we got to go. I called my mom. My mom was shopping. I said, this is what happened. She's like, yeah, let's go to the ER. So we went there. We were there. The wait was incredible. We were there. We were in the waiting room for about 30 minutes. And then we finally went in. Right, I gave them all my information, what happened, whatever. And then they said, okay, we're going to put you in a room and wait for the doctor. By the way, this wasn't a doctor's office. This was some just random, this was just some random, what is it? What was it, an ER or no? Isn't ER emergency room? I didn't go to the emergency room. Forgot what it was called. I forgot. There's doctor's office, ER. It wasn't a hospital. I don't know what it was. But this was just some random place that we found on Google, okay? Because we needed a place that would give me x-rays. And we waited in that room. We were there. We got there at 4:01. I checked my location. This tells me the time I get to certain places. We got there at 4:01. We left there at 6:30. 6:30 at night. Missed the Supercross races, which, by the way, we got that going on in the background. Anyways, they said, the doctor said it's probably sprained. My dad said, let's get x-rays done. Came back in, they said, yep, it's fractured. If it was sprained, I wouldn't have to wear this gigantic boot. Sadly it is. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So this is the boot that I have to wear until Tuesday or Wednesday. And I'm gonna go get a hard cast on. And when I shower, I have to take the boot off. But I had to sleep with this boot on. It was awful. I woke up. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I woke up. By the way, when I crashed, I didn't cry. I'm being honest. I did not cry. But when I woke up at about 3 a.m., I was in so much pain with the boot on. I move a lot in my sleep. I couldn't move. I'm just still... I was up from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. just doing nothing, just staring at the wall. Finally went back to sleep, woke up at 7. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to go back tomorrow to go get a hard cast. No, Tuesday to go get a hard cast. And then when I shower, I have to put a bag over my leg to go get in the shower. It definitely hurts more today than yesterday. I've been taking Tylenol and Advil. Parents obviously taking care of me. I love them so much. But if you guys also don't know, I do sparring. There's not going to be any dirt bike. Oh my goodness. It sucks. It really does. I hate saying this. I'm not going to be on my dirt bike for 2 months. Possibly 3 months. 3 months. Oh my god. It's probably going to be early April until I get back on the bike. But I'll go ahead and, yeah, it does suck. I'll go ahead and show you guys the bike. Hold up. Getting up is a chore. I don't know why. For some reason, when I'm sitting down and I go to get up and when I swing my leg, it hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not supposed to put pressure on it, but here's what I do. I get up, I put barely any pressure on it, and I kind of slide my foot all the way down in the boot. I take all the pressure off, and I don't know why. It relieves the pain for some reason. My armpits are super sore from these stupid things. But definitely, I didn't ask for crutches. I'm definitely happy they gave them to me. If they didn't, I would have asked for crutches because I could not walk. But let's go to the bike. And by the way, you guys, I am not done dirt bike riding. My grandmother is super pissed off at me. She hates the bike. She really does. She's always hated it since day one. But I mean, listen, I've been riding for 4 years. This is the first injury I've had on a bike. I think that's pretty good. There's people that are disabled there's people that are disabled from their waist down. And they built a contraption to put on their bike and they still ride dirt bikes. I don't plan on stop riding anytime soon. I was thinking of this a while ago. By the way, right now I'm not putting, my leg is just floating. When I'm old enough to buy a street bike, I'll probably stop dirt bike riding. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Here's the thing. I know street riding, me personally, I feel like street riding is more safe than dirt bike riding. Just because, I mean, I don't know. But I'm definitely thanking God that I am okay, and it could be a lot worse for me. Like, a lot of this injury could be a lot worse. So God definitely saved me on that one. But let's go to the bike. Oh my God. Let's go. All right. We're in with the bike. Oh, goodness gracious. Dirt bike riding is definitely a dangerous sport. Please be careful, guys, when you're riding dirt bikes. Just be careful. That's all I can say. Please, 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 please be careful. But let's check the damage on the bike. Man, I'm more worried about the bike than I am. Hold up, like no damage. Nothing happened. Just my handle grips are in shreds. And that's it. The bike is okay. We can still sell it in the future to get a better bike. This side panel came off, though. I crashed on the left side of the bike. So, yeah. What we're going to do? We're going to take a thumbnail. We're going to take a thumbnail. Whew. I don't know how we're going to do it. But we're going to do it. Alright, we're going to move these out of the way. By the way, crutches is a lot of work. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. Oh, no. Get that box out of the way. We'll turn the phone. There There we go. Who needs arms when you have crutches? Thumbnail time. Oh man, the disappointment on my face. Oh god. Oh, don't fall. By the way, I fell yesterday with these things. It's definitely gonna take some practice. Woo. You know, I gotta look at the bright side. This is gonna make a great YouTube video. And I had PE testing next week. Don't gotta go to that anymore. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, no riding videos, no vlogs, anything for about 2 to 3 months. There is going to be some videos. I will be giving you guys full YouTube updates on my leg. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please ride safe and wear proper gear. I wore proper gear. If I didn't wear proper gear, my leg would be a whole lot worse. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out. I love you guys.